Oh my gosh, I feel like I look pretty today. I want to record a lot of things. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy my video and I hope you do subscribe. Today we'll be talking about trusting the process. Something that is so easy to say but so difficult to actually live by. I mean, how do you even trust something that you have no idea about? Like, you don't even know how things are going to turn out, how the end result is going to be, and you just have to kind of trust that process. It is so difficult, and yeah, today I'll be sharing a personal story on that and how I truly believe in the fact that everything happens for a reason. So yes, let's get right into the video. So if you watched my first video, you'll know that I did mention that I am a university dropout. And for those that don't know, I am a university dropout, but it is not really dropping out. It's rather being dismissed from university. So I was studying industrial engineering and it's a 4-year degree. I was also under a bursary with one of South Africa's largest companies. And okay, so as a bursar, you're expected to, a bursar is someone that holds a bursary. So you're expected to work for the company during the period of your degree. Cool. So you're expected to work like twice. The university also expects you to work like twice. So normally you work end of second year and end of third year. So in my first year, I failed a lot of modules, which ended up with me adding a year to my studies. So I added a year and it became a 5-year degree instead of a 4-year degree. So which meant that I didn't have to go to work second year, third year, because my second year in university wasn't necessarily my second year academically. So cool, in 2018 it was my second year in the university and I went to work. Work was great, I enjoyed it, and yeah, I just loved doing the practicality of industrial engineering. And then the third year came and things were academically very strenuous on me, and I struggled a lot with a few modules, like 1 or 2 modules I really struggled with, which then ended up with me being excluded at uni. Okay, so I was now in 3rd year, right? Which means I was supposed to work again for the bursary. To be honest, I didn't want to go. Like, I personally wasn't okay, emotionally, mentally. I don't think I was okay, and because I wasn't okay, I didn't want to go to work. I genuinely just wanted to go home, take a breather, be with my family, and just forget about all my problems. But here I was now expected to go to work, you know. And I remember telling my bursary people that I don't have to work because I added a year to my studies, which means I could always work the following year. But, well, I still received my letter of employment, and I remember I was so stressed. I remember I spoke to all the people that are close to me, know how I really didn't want to go to work. I was just like, I'm not going there. Like, Anifuni guys, I don't want, you know. But because you can't really say no once you're employed, I was just like, you know what, let's just do this thing. So I went to work and things were not great. And by that I mean emotionally I wasn't okay, because all that was happening in my head was how you're gonna get excluded, you're gonna be kicked out of university. I already for so long I already saw it happening, okay? I saw it happening, so I wasn't okay. But I tried my best to just do my work, get it done, and just, you know, get on with life. So I went to work, I did my work every morning, waking up, not interested in socializing. I don't think I spoke to anyone new. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 people that I spoke to that I didn't know from my previous year, because I was just not so much into engaging with other people because I wasn't okay myself. So okay, cool, I worked, and in January, so the last week of work, we do presentations. So that's where you stand in front of a panel of engineers and you present your work and your findings and what. And amazingly, I won best presenter from my category. Guys, that was amazing. Like, that was just such an achievement for me, because thinking about how I was struggling so much with university and modules and all of that, for me to actually win that award made me realize how much I'm actually good at what I'm doing, you know, and how I'd actually be a good engineer one day. It just, yeah, it made me very happy. Okay, so fast forward, I come back home end of January, and I receive a letter from the university, and I have been kicked out from school. Now, I've forgotten all about these winnings and all of that. I'm just focused on, they kicked you out of school, so girl, you ain't gonna be an engineer. And girl, you ain't good enough to be an engineer at the moment because you ain't doing well, you know. But a few months later, so after I accepted the whole thing of being kicked out and moving back home and just settling in and all, now I'm at a place where I'm looking back at how things actually evolved and how God made me go to work for a reason. Now I look at it and realize that the reason why God wanted me to go to work was probably because He was preparing me for where I am right now. Because had I not gone to work, then I wouldn't have a reason for me to actually still pursue engineering. Because where I am right now, I still feel like it's something I really want to do and something I can do. Had it not been for me winning that presentation, I don't think I would be convinced enough that I'm actually good enough, or even not getting the compliments that I got from my employers, because they also contributed so much to my confidence right now in the fact that I would make a great engineer. Even though it takes me more time than other people, I still think I am good enough for it, you know. And yeah, the reason I just wanted to shoot this video was just to let people know how in life things happen, and we aren't necessarily always going to be given what we want to be given at that specific moment, you know. But everything that happens really does happen for a reason. And I'm a strong believer of doing something and giving it your best shot. Even though I wasn't okay emotionally when I was at work, I still gave it my best shot. I told myself, you know what, you're gonna do this work and you're gonna do a great job, you know. So I strongly believe when you're tasked to do something, when you're given a task, no matter how small, no matter how big, always dedicate yourself to that task. Because firstly, you don't know what opportunities lie ahead of that task, you know. For example, if you are employed and you're at work, you don't like the current job that you have, and then you start dragging your feet, then you're not doing a good job anymore, and you're putting a bad impression on your employers as a whole, you know. But instead, if you actually work hard, get there, do your job, even though you're not happy, just make sure the job is done the way it's supposed to be done. Your employers could be looking at you for their next promotion, you know, or a new client could show up and that could be your new deal for whatever in the future. You never know what lies ahead. So I really think people need to put in their best foot forward in everything that we do, because it's all pieces to the bigger puzzle that we are all moving towards, you know, because we all have dreams, we all have goals, and I really think every little piece counts, because a puzzle is never complete without that smaller piece that's supposed to and close it up, you know. So yeah, I'm grateful for that experience. I'm grateful for being forced to go to work, because now I am determined to, you know, move forward and still achieving the dreams that I wanted to achieve years back. All you have to do is believe you can do it, and darling, you will. Because when you believe in yourself, you're able to put it into action, and that's when you achieve. So get up, get dressed, get to work, and do your best. Put your best foot forward and give it your best shot, because you never know where you're going or who is watching. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, do like the video, and don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Till next time, bye.